So as we travel along roads that we've not driven before, we'd like to take the opportunity to dedicate this video to one of our friends and subscribers, Liz. Keep fighting, our lovely. You never know what's around the next corner. So just stopping off for a quick tea break. We've come down over the most wonderful pass again and come down to this reservoir. I say down to this reservoir. The reservoir is still around 1,000 foot up, but yeah, an absolute beautiful area. So a quick leg stretch and a cup of tea, and then we're going to try and get down to the rivers, to the shore at some point, and see if we can find a park up and maybe stay put for a couple of days. That's what I fancy, out in the wild, but we'll see how we get on. What's really interesting this time is just how lovely the roads are. I say it every time, but as soon as you go inland, it's a completely different experience. For us, for everyone, we've all said it, much better than the coast.
Hello. That's my arm. Ah, it's not a stick. It's not a stick. No, it's my arm.
You little terror.
Take me away from home, away from
So another park up, again using air, and because we're back in mainland Spain, why not use the air systems? They're free. Yeah, you can't set up a camp, but we always run the risk of finding ourselves on the wrong side of the law if we go into the wild here with 3/4 vans. So yeah, but it's a lovely area, nice spot, and we're not too far from the coast, and we're surrounded by a great big reservoir. And off in the distance, way out there, is the Med. So we have come inland, not by loads, about 40 miles from the coast, and the airs are empty, or emptier. We have met a couple, some more fellow vanners that are travelling away down towards Benidorm. They're on the site tonight. It was nice having a chat with them, and yeah, we're just going to settle down here. We're just bimbling, guys, from place to place. We went to that reservoir earlier up in the mountains, but there was just no park ups. There's two areas we could park, and both occasions people already in there, so we didn't want to disturb them. And it was only a single van. There's nothing like 3 other vans pulling up and taking over the area, so we left them in peace, and we just come down to this area. I'm going to stay here for a couple of days and just chill out and soak up some sun, and then we're going to, I don't know where we're going. I really don't know where we're going. The guys are leaving it all up to myself, but you know, they want to see different bits and pieces, and we're going to try and find, Spain's about to enter carnival season, so yeah, there might be a few markets and carnivals that we can stumble upon, but no plans, just bimbling our way across Spain. Valencia is an absolute wonderful place to explore because it's just full of olive, orange, almond trees, cherry trees. It's simply beautiful, the different fauna. Yeah, it's lovely. Good morning from yet another air in the middle of Spain, away from the coast, and it's really got us thinking about travelling in Spain with the air system here, as good in most respects as the French system. You can travel all across Spain and have a free holiday in most parts. Some of the airs, this one in particular, is €4 a night and up to 72 hours. But again, we don't mind paying that small amount as we've bought our own bed, water and provisions. The air itself is pretty nice. It's on the edge of the town and there's a little bar. Myself and Claire have gone and had a cup of coffee in the bar this morning, do a little bit for the local economy. So if you're not confident enough to go wild camping, or you don't want to run the risk of being fined, yeah, the air system is really probably the best opportunity. It's probably the best solution. If it was just myself and Claire, we'd still go wild, we'd still find the wild park ups, but because there's three of us, obviously it draws that much more attention. So and we're with two motorhomes, which makes the challenge of finding these park ups a little bit different, more challenging. We've decided that for today we're just going to stay put and yeah, stay here, pay the £8 48 hours parking, and just chill out and relax and charge everything up using free energy from the sun. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to start editing some videos and use some free solar power. But yeah, nice little place, and we've met some lovely people here. So definitely consider it, guys, if you're coming to Spain, using the dedicated parking places. Myself and Claire use Area de Autocaravanas for Spain, obviously Xorret de Cati for France, and you'll find all these park ups, and they're across the whole of the country, so they're not just by the coast. The coasts obviously attract thousands of people, but for me, or for us, all of us, you don't get to see Spain unless you come inland, and then you see the quaint little villages, you know, beautiful areas in most. So yeah, consider using Area de Autocaravanas and Xorret de Cati for France. And for Spain, the other one to use is Area Recreativa, which we've used many a time, and they're just parks, places to park, to go on hikes and things like that. So yeah, pretty cool. So the guys are just going to chill today, and we're going to join them.
Bonjour.
Give a demonstration. What are you doing?
I am doing Duolingo. Nous avons un chien. Tu as un chien.
Very good. Explain to the folks what it is.
You have a dog, or we have a dog, you have a cat.
I meant what Duolingo is.
It is an online app for learning another language, and there are many languages that you can learn.
That's just what we're using to try to improve our français. So it's later in the afternoon now, and I've come out once again for a leg stretch. Oh, the sun. Again, this park up, guys, there's plenty of walks around side the reservoir and up in the orchards there. And it's really a really peaceful spot. Yeah, it's been rather nice just being parked up and stationary for a few days. So tomorrow we're on the move again, and I want to go and visit a town. I can't remember the name of it. I saw it on Google Maps by doing attractions, so I want to go and have a quick look up around there. But a real peaceful spot and plenty of exercise. And Keith's sitting in the van, chilling out, catching up on daily news, and the girls are sitting outside playing loads of word games, which is good for their education, let me tell you that for nothing. I've been helping them out when they get stuck, but yeah, they're enjoying it. Well, a good morning from this lovely, peaceful, quiet air. We're just wrapping ourselves up. We're just squaring things away. Going to fill up with some water, and then we'll be on the road, and we're on a mission today. One of the hardest things to do in Spain is exchange your gas bottles. So Keith's running a little bit low on gas, so we're going to have to go on the hunt and maybe adapt Keith's system to be able to take a Spanish bottle if a distributor will allow us to buy the bottle in the first place. So we're on a hunt for gas. It's a French system that Keith's got, so non-refillable. Just done on an exchange basis, a bit similar to ours. Difference with ours is, because I've done it myself, our hard gas pipe, our solid copper gas pipe goes to a coupling at the back, and that coupling on the back I can change to a bayonet connection and pick up any bottle from anywhere and just use the rubber hose and the Jubilee clip. Unfortunately, Keith's system won't allow for that, but so we may end up having to engineer our way out of trouble. But that's the story and the mission for today as we leave this air.
So we're all sorted and we are on the road again. So we're all sorted and we are on the road again, leaving this beautiful park up. Really peaceful. We've all emptied grey water, collected fresh water, and yeah, getting ready to go.
Tell Keith go the other way.
Keith, go the other way if you can. So we're having a bit of a dilemma. We went to one air that it wasn't the prettiest, and it was quite a distance from the town as well, so it would have been difficult for some of us to get there. So we've now come to the next air, but it's absolutely chocker. 2 levels, absolutely round. You guys still sat on the right side of the road there? So yeah, we went on a little bit. So yeah, we've had a few problems trying to get parked here. Absolutely heaving, but I suppose it is now the school holidays. The weather is lovely. There are a lot of tourists in Spain, and we are quite close to the coast still. So we've been told by another local who spoke French about a place called Xorret de Cati. So we are going to make our way up there. It's up in the hills again, and yeah, hopefully it will be somewhere we can all stop. It looks like an area recreativa.
This is a very pretty town, but yeah, unfortunately, no parking, suitable parking. You could park up on the street, but then you can't sit down and get your cooking equipment out and have a proper dinner and things like that. So yeah, we'll find out. We'll have a look at this place. I can already see the observatory that I saw on the map sitting in front of me, and it's up a massive mountain, so maybe it could be quite picturesque. But first we've got to get there.
Two airs, two different towns, well, tiny little towns, sort of big villages. Beautiful architecture, castles, churches, all the things we like to look at. But they were both, well, one wasn't very nice, we couldn't get near it, and the other one was absolutely rammed. Absolutely 2 layers, chocker, nothing else was getting in there. Certainly not 3 vans. So we have made our way to this Area de Recreativa. I can't quite pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try. But yeah, Area de Recreativa, plenty of parking. It says they're toilets, I'm not sure if they're open yet. But it looks quite nice. It looks quite nice. There's nobody else here. It's very quiet, and I think we're going to spend the next day or so here. So it's taken a little bit of time to get here, not too much, but the road, holy moly, was like this. None of us could get out of first gear. There was a tiny little bit where we sort of hit second and then straight back into first again. It was incredibly steep and climbed incredibly quickly, but we are here now. The vans are resting, and yeah, so are we.
River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're gone.
Good morning. And a very peaceful morning it is. So a bit of a unusual, not an unusual day, a bit of a usual day yesterday, and that was just searching around for provisions. We needed to work out the gas situation for Keith and Kim's big rig, and unfortunately you just can't replace the bottles here in Spain. It's a completely different system to that on the van, to the French system, which is completely different of course to the UK system. So yeah, we've done a bit of scratching the heads, and there's not much we can really do. We could modify Keith's gas system, but what he's decided to do is wait until we get back.
Good morning. What an incredibly peaceful location this is here. We had a little bit of noise at about 10:30, 11:15, something like that. A load of scooters came up, and lads were further on the top having a chat, but they were only there about 15 minutes, and then they all scooted off again. So, but other than that, really, really peaceful night. Absolutely wonderful. And the sunrise this morning was just incredible. The skies, the pinks, the oranges, it was just hitting the mountain tops around us as well. So this morning I'm going to go for a walk, and it's about 8 o'clock. So, but there's this trail that comes up here, all these steps. I've got my little camera with me just in case there's a picture. Joining me is Linda and Pepper.
Quick wee.
That's Pepper having a quick wee, not Linda. So we go down before we go up. Linda being a mountain goat up there already.
We went to the 2 airs yesterday. We just couldn't get in anywhere, which has to be expected in Spain. And then we came up to this place, which was recommended, and it is a magnificent place. But boy, we was in first gear a lot trying to get up the hill yesterday. Freddie was heavy, so we took it easy, just stayed in first and crawled our way up. And we're right up in the mountains here. It's so peaceful. Massive car park that we've stayed in, but because we're out of season, because it's not summer, no one's going to be bothered about us staying up here. But come the summer, that place will be rammed. There's a few cyclists and walkers this morning going up into the big craggy mountains in the background there, but a beautiful park here in Spain. And I'll put it on the map, guys, if you want to check it out. There's a Volkswagen come up here last night as well. We stayed up here. You'd have found it no problem, but for heavy vans it's quite steep. 20% was the climb, but yeah.
So once you reach the top here, it's a lovely area for recreational activities, as it says on the tin. There's plenty of seating areas, there are barbecuing areas, there are toilets, there are bothies, just loads of walks around here going up to the top. There's water and there's bins. So a really fantastic area if you can get up the stairs for the whole family. You really can see over, well, everywhere. The next mountains, the mountains beyond. It's fantastic. It really is beautiful.
Hey, I heard you want to leave this place where we grew up. This old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I.
So that was a lovely walk this morning. We're now back at the van. Everybody's up. It's just gone 9. Decided where we're going today. And yeah, we head off. Sun's coming out, there's a bit of blue in the sky, which is lovely. Hopefully it's going to be another warm one. They've opened the toilets and the facilities here now. I think it's because it's the weekend, it's Saturday morning, so they must be expecting a lot more people. So yeah, all the facilities are open. And yeah, what a wonderful area. Definitely worth coming up to. Summertime, this will be fantastic. I'm pretty sure it would be heaving as well. But so much to do, so many walks to go on and things to see, and lovely for a stop, a picnic, a bit of lunch, or like us, quick stopover for the night. Right, pack everything away and yeah, let's get on the road again.
Today we're getting off this mountain. We're going to go and try and find a nice little quaint village somewhere, and an air if we can, or somewhere to park up if we can. We'll soon see.
Hey, I heard you want to leave this place where we grew up. This old town, just put it all behind.
We never thought, or did we consider, that by making videos they would inspire folks to do something similar.
So we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
Maybe buy a van and convert it, visit places that we've recommended, or simply just watch our adventures as they unfold.
Where will you go? And won't you miss the ones you know? I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as a wave passing by, leave a mark.
For us, our biggest surprise is how YouTube has led to friendships.
River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, gone.
We've met kindred spirited folks on the road and at park-ups.
Gonna cry when you're
bumped into some of our subscribers in the most unlikely places.
River's gonna cry when you're gone.
We've met up with folks and have been invited into their homes, and we've formed a close friendship with someone we met on one of our Scottish adventures.
Hey, I was hoping you would stay, but I've always known you would go and find your own way. I still see when we climbed up in those trees 12 years.
And we've also had the pleasure of reading and replying to your comments, in essence making us pen friends. So as we travel down the road to our next destination, we just wanted to say thank you.
River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're.
Many thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed the video,
Please like, subscribe.
leave a comment and we'll get back to you. If you would like to support the channel, please consider buying us a coffee. And if you'd like access to our newsletter
Our What 3 Words park ups.
and photography locations, join the AVF memberships.
Full details of how to join can be found at buymeacoffee.com/AVFreddie,
or follow the link in this video's description.
or on our other social media platforms.
Leave it all behind. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.